Hello everybody, welcome back to RC on Track. So we got this car going here for you guys, and it's a Hot Bodies RC car, 1/8 scale. We took the motor off because it was having a bunch of problems and we don't really want to go with gas powered. So right now we're mocking up the motor mount. And again guys, this is just an application for the Hot Bodies RC, and this motor mount has to sit right here. Problem we're having is we need to get over probably 1.5 millimeters. I can measure that. What do we need? Almost 3 millimeters. So there's these little ears on this tower that hold this rear differential right here, transmission, whatever you want to call it. It's just a differential with a spare gear on it. So we got to move it over that far, so we got to take this tower off to do that. At the same time, we're going to get rid of this brake because it's not needed. And after we shave it off with the Dremel, we'll mount the motor mount and put the motor on it and take it for a run. To get things started, real quick, I took out all the other radio receiver stuff, put in a brushless ESC. Pick this up here. Brushless ESC. We got the Traxxas plug. We're going to cut a hole through the lid to put the plug through as well. Make it pretty tight. Maybe even fix this plug to the lid so that little to no water will get in there. This ESC will probably get switched out as soon as it burns out. And we're going with 60C burst, 4500 milliamp 3-cell LiPo to run this car. Basically the same system ran the T-Max, and unfortunately the T-Max is having an issue called money. Alright, I don't think I have to take the tower off to shave off. If you're going to keep the brake, then I don't think you need to. But I'm pretty sure the brake's going to rub the motor, so just my own assumption there. And then this right here is the battery plate that I put on. We're going to remove it right now just so that it's out of the way. You know, it's been a minute since I've done a video. It's kind of got a little freaked out watching the news. Alright, so we got that off. Let's go ahead and unscrew this tower. It's not in bad shape overall. The car's really decent shape. Gotta give a shout out to Clarence, a friend of mine, for giving me this car. It's real kind of him. Helps promote our channel and gives us another beast for the collection. There's that. And the reason why I took the gas-powered motor off is I just really don't like the gas-powered motors. They're fun, they're fast, they're expensive. So I try to stay away from them. Just getting situated here, you guys. All right, let's flip this guy back over. See if we can pick this tower up. No, we're going to take both towers off. Might as well take both brakes off then, right? Everything goes right in the next couple of weeks here. I'll buy a bigger motor and a bigger ESC for it, and go with the 6S. Do the good old 6S on it. I know it could probably handle more, but yeah, you guys can still see what's going on. Alright, let's get the brake off. You guys see that? Let's angle the camera a little bit. Or move the car a little bit. There we go. So you need to take these two screws out here, and that gets the brake off of diff and the dog bone receiver. Oh, come on. I don't think these screws ever came out of this thing. Let me grab something a little bit more. A little bit more fun to use here. Where's a bit? They're real nice about putting this guide on this thing. So, really don't want to take the Allen screw out, man. So, what I'm going to do with mine, because I don't want to take it all apart, give it a... it's one of those you do or you don't things, I guess. Where's the screw at? I think there is one. There it is. I think. That's weird. Screw did nothing. I see it holds this plate in place. That holds that. I'll go ahead and just keep it on there. It's not in the way. And we'll go ahead and leave it off so we can shave it down. And then we'll go ahead and pull the brake off, or the brake off the other side. So I don't need to mess with the back one, or the front one for that matter. Okay, so we need to take this off, this little ear, and then we need to trim it right here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take it straight across and then back out by the screw there. That screw hole. So let's get the Dremel going. A little bit hot. All right. I think that did. Oh. That did it all right. Off the wrong side. Dang it. Thought I had the right side. No worries. It's not going to hurt it any, so I'll shave the other side off. All right. Now, got it off. Might as well clean it up real quick. you can see right here where it's dirty and clean that we've managed to put it over just enough that we can put another hole in here and slide the... No, I won't do that. What I'll do is I'll notch out the motor mount a little bit more and just allow the motor to slide over. I don't want to drill out any more holes than I need to in the chassis. So that's where we're going to go with that. So we got to remount this. And real quick, save you guys the hassle of watching me do it. So we went ahead and just dusted it off real good with a wire wheel. In here, you know, it's going to be dirty until I take that side apart, but we're not going through all that right now. So we got that piece done. Let's go ahead and clean this real fast. This guy's pretty dirty, so might as well get it all cleaned up. Clean as it's gonna get. Alright, clean the back. Okay, so we'll put these all back, put this whole rear diff back together, get it back in place, get it bolted back onto the chassis, and we'll continue on with the mission of getting the motor back on. I feel like I should mock it up real quick. Just to kind of get a glimpse of how it's sitting. So now if I wanted to, at this point I could move it over to there and essentially just drill out another hole, which I think might be where I'm going to go with that, because that just seems to be a better fit anyways. So we got to drill out this hole and these two up front here. There's one in the center, but unfortunately it falls right into the gap that's cut right here. So, but we can get a hole here, here, and that will give us 3 points of contact. That should keep this motor sitting really good. I just don't know about drilling another hole. It's pretty easy to take this over a little bit, but I don't think it'll go over enough. So yeah, we're just going to move the mount. Screw it. So let's get the towers mounted back to the chassis. After we do that, we can go with the goals of moving the motor mount over, marking our holes, drilling them out, and moving forward from there. That means putting the motor onto the motor mount, or, you know, mounting the motor mount, putting the motor on, the gear on the motor, the battery tray back up top here, and then we should be able to rock and roll with this thing. So yeah, let's see, where am I at? There. Get one started so I don't have to keep flipping this thing around. There we go. Alright, that's mounted now. Motor mount. We need to put the motor and the gear on this motor mount so that we can mark it off. Where it needs to sit. So right now I'm just putting the motor mount together. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. I just want the screw a little bit snug. I don't want to tighten it all the way down. And here's our gear. And the gear is a 15 tooth for the Creighton 6S. And it fits perfectly to the existing spur gear right here. So no worries about having to change the spur gear out, but you definitely want to get that gear. So the way I'm positioning this is that I have room to move out for a bigger gear, you know, more teeth. Go with a 19 or a 20. I got enough room to pull the motor back this way towards the left of the chassis so that you can fit a bigger gear. So that's where I want it. It's pretty nice. Slack on the gear seems to be good. Alright, so now I get my good old Sharpie out. Definitely want it straight. That sucks. See, I can go up higher, but I'd rather have it flush. I guess in the center should do fine too. Now I'll be shocked if that hole matches back up, because that's how I measured it the last time and it didn't seem to want to line up. So you'll see now. That's going to be the way this works out. So yeah, you can see the hole's way over here, and we're going to move it back over here. Just like that. We take our pin. Ooh. So that really sucks right there. I mean, that sucks really bad. So does that. Puts the holes really close together. So that is a problem. I wish I would have not drilled that hole. So back to my next option, which is taking these notches over. Both of them need to come over just a little bit. Now I do have a tool that will do that for me, I hope. So that really just, you know, there's the hole. You put a hole here, it's going to break through. You can't put holes here because, well, I guess you could drill this out, but no matter what, your drill bit's going to drag. So I could probably just cut notches here, and when I put the screws in, make sure, you know, plenty of Loctite and they're on tight, and they should be fine because it can't go backwards due to this one. So what I'm going to do is get rid of these. I guess that mark doesn't matter. We'll put the motor mount back in here. This is just irritating the crap out of me, man. I'll tell you that right now. So this is just a how-to on this motor mount. It would be easier if I didn't already drill a hole. So I screwed up, and now I got to make changes to what it is I'm doing. If you don't make this mistake, you should be able to put the motor mount straight in place after shaving these two ears off. There shouldn't be a problem with that. So don't make the mistake I made. Double check. I didn't double check. So I'm gonna move my motor all the way over. See how much is hanging out there, and see if I can get it in place and get it tightened down. If so, yeah, that gives it a lot. I mean, that gives it a whole lot. Might just be on point with that. I need a short screw. Do I have one? Yeah, that right there definitely works. I mean, now if I have to move the motor mount in, I can. So that was luck. Give a little slap right there. Let me see. Talk about getting lucky. It's just such the slightest bit. So, with that being said, no matter what, all I gotta do now is just notch out that motor mount a little bit and call it good. It's not the end of the world, that's for sure. So that means I can go ahead and use that position and be good with it. I just gotta notch this motor mount a little bit to ensure I can get all the slack out of the motor that I need out of it. So while that happens, you guys watch this. Alright guys, so we got it. Just make sure when you put your motor mount on, you put it on closer to the tower than I did. I just took an aluminum carving bit and I shaved the hole a little bit so I can get in. It works out for the best for me because I really don't want to go smaller than the 15. I mean, honestly, if anything, go bigger with your pinion gear so you get more speed out of the motor. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and take the motor back off, mark our holes for the front, and drill them. And in this case, I'm not putting holes, I'm just putting notches. So I can go from the outside and just carve in with the Dremel and the aluminum bit I got, and it'll just carve a notch. So the screw will go in to that notch. It'll fasten tight to the chassis, and then the backer screw back here will keep it from sliding backwards. And then the notches I'll make sure are just where they need to be so the motor won't slide forward. And again, it's got the set screw, so it really won't be moving around at all. Yeah, that feels good. There's no noise even, no slap. I forgot to put my drive line back in, so, and the front one. So we'll have to do that. I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to put you guys through all that, but we're almost done. Like literally almost done with this thing now. So let's go ahead and... So another thing you're going to want to do is make sure you're spot on so you're not sitting, you know, crooked. We'll mark these two spots, notch them out, get the mounting screws in place. After that, I'll skip this, get that put back together. What I mean by this, I mean putting the drive lines on and didn't think about it. So we'll get that back in place and put the top on it, put the battery in it, and fire it up and get it going. I'll do a definite run video tomorrow with this car. Tonight I'm just going to go ahead and put it together, and we'll take it out in the dark and run it out there and just kind of give it a quick run, see what it's doing and not doing. But yeah, so here we go. Alright, so let's mark these guys. And if for some reason I have enough room to just drill out the holes, I'll do that. But I don't think it's going to change. Well, look at that. I think we got just enough room to drill out the holes. That should work into our advantage now. It's a hole set. Put it on the center of your marking. Not allowing it to slide about. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and drill the holes out.
You haven't drilled holes yet?
I ain't doing that right now. Alright, so probably should use a little drip of oil. Here's one. This one's got to go at an angle, really. Well, seeing as how we got to take this off, so I don't have to go at an angle with the drill, we're going to take this off real quick to put the hole in. And we'll do it the fast way. Just makes it easier for me to put the drive lines back on. Alright. Let's get this other hole drilled out. Alright, I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure I gotta make these holes a little bit bigger. Yeah, so we'll do that real quick. Alright, so we got the motor mount on. Now let's go ahead and get the motor mounted. And move forward from here, I guess. I kind of suck putting it together while it's on the chassis, but a little too late. Really? A little bit annoying. Just a little bit. What a piece. Alright, now I need the bottom screw. And that is I think I just got a sharp piece of metal in my eye. I know I should take the motor mount off and do this, but I think I can get it where it needs to be without doing that. Let's get this motor into place. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Any tighter than that, it's going to snap. There we go. So now we're going to cut a hole for the battery wire. Let me move the camera so you guys can see what's going on a little better. Alright. As long as it doesn't fall, we're good. Alright, so we need a place for our battery wire to come out. And I would like to put it back here. Maybe, because these wires that come this way, I can put it right here, right after the word hot. Just put it right here in this little spot, or on the side. I just don't want it dragging on this fan in here, so right there is dragging on the fan. So I think, can we get my measurement going here? Let's see. So 4.5 wide by that is not by I think it's 11. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our lid marked. Let's see. I feel like it does better on this side. Yeah, so we're going to put it right here. And what do I do with my Sharpie? There we go. That's where we're going to put it. So basically all I got left to do, you guys, is hook up the motor and the battery and we'll turn it on. So bear with me, we'll get that done, and then we'll throw a top on it. I'll save you the grief of putting this back on. We'll throw a top on it, take it out in the dark, because it's nighttime where I'm at. Or at least under the porch light. Let's see. A good old-fashioned cutter. That's weird. Cuts aluminum just fine. Won't cut plastic. It's kind of weird. I'll use this carbide. Alright. Clean that up with the knife. that side. I know it takes away the purpose of having a waterproof box. I get it. But I don't care because I don't plan on driving this car anywhere near water. So, that being said, I feel pretty safe doing what it is I'm doing to it. There we go. Drop my bit. Where did it go? Like it fell in there. It did. A little bit more. And then let's get a different bit. I don't have a different bit. Alright, let's use the same thing. There's that. Those little burrs off there. Now I will indeed make sure that's sealed when I'm done. Just like that. The way we will do that maybe a little hot glue, just something, rubber garment, I don't know, we'll figure out something to seal that up, but for now it is what it is. Let's get this back on. I know I said I'd save you guys this, but too late. Now I have a bigger battery tray. The problem is it hangs over so far that I'm scared if I do jump it on anything and get substantial height, it'll snap off. So I went with this shorter. Battery mount. And this thing's not for this. It came with a kit. Is that going in? It came with a kit for this. I'm not even going in. Get over there. What's going on? Huh, something happened. Okay. I screwed up. Again. No worries. So it's got this aluminum plate that goes across here. I'm going to go ahead and ditch it. Because it's hindering my achievement a little bit. That. Just love not being able to see what the hell I'm doing. There's a flashlight. Flashlight. Like that. Are you serious? Get over there. Wow. This thing's being a pain. There it is. Alright, you guys. Alright, so we got this mounted and we're looking for the battery now. I have no clue where I just set a battery down at. Where is the good old battery? Nope. And the battery is in a very magical place because I can't see it. There it is. Anyways, so the reason why I'm putting the battery here is obviously because of this. Will definitely protect it when it flips over and whatnot. So just like that. Where's my other tie down? This guy, I was hoping that I could fit it, and I can't. It's too wide to go in between the screw and the slot. So we'll go around. You guys come up with a better way to mount the battery in. And, you know, again, I'm going to go 6S. So the battery, you know, essentially will stack all the way up to the bar. When I do that, I'll probably go with the longer battery mounting plate. I'll just have to figure out a way to brace it back here. Put some towers on it so it doesn't snap off. Because I just keep having this feeling if I do this, it's going to snap off. Slide the battery. It's right there. So I'd like to have it strap all the way around, but unfortunately I can't make that happen right now. So we're going to do it this way. There. Now I'll just take this around like this. Plug it in. Turn it on. Find our controller. Okay. So these two are backwards. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Oh, this sucks. Make sure you plugged your motor in right before you zip tie the wires. Alright, let's switch. You and you. Now. Alright. That is done. Put a gator clip in place. Talk about putting a gator clip in a difficult spot. Are you kidding me? There. That's done. Done. Let's get the top on it and we'll set it down and give it a quick run and see what's going on. So you're gonna have a camera angle change real quick. Alright. So this is the top we got for it. We're going with the hot rod top. What it had on it was this top here. And you can see it's made for a muffler to sit on that side. Top's cool, but it's not a hot rod coupe. So we're going to use the hot rod. It's actually not even a coupe, it's a pickup coupe thing. Alright, some gator clips. Now I'm just hoping this battery's charged up. This is my whole catch-22 on this build right now. the motor's strong enough to make the T-Max do backflips. But then again, the T-Max is also a short chassis, so... But there should be no reason why it doesn't move this chassis. Oh, would you look at that? I forgot to do something. Again. Holy crud. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I did something really not too brilliant. What I did is I didn't tighten the pinion gear down. So there's that. Now I need the Allen wrench. I have enough room. So the screw already had Loctite on it, so I'm hoping it was enough to there we go. I don't want to go tighter than that. Alright, let's put the top back on. Talk about getting it on there just snug, man. So this top right here, you guys won't see this thing flying through the air ever. And there it is. Turn it back on. Now it should steering switch. Let's get the steering adjusted and we'll take it out into the steering's off quite a bit. Steering's still off quite a bit. Anyways, we'll get you guys outside so we can get a view of this thing running real quick. It's dark outside, so you're going to have to bear with it. Alright, got you guys outside. Let's take it for a little ride. is, guys. RC on track. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit you guys up with a run video tomorrow, and you'll be able to see it do its thing in the daylight. Alright? Thanks for reviewing.